Did you know that the muscle-emotion connection of our legs can reveal our beliefs about the path we choose to walk in life? Each choice we make sets the foundation for how we move forward through our day and what we create each day because of those moves that we take. So how about we gift our legs a bit of spaciousness, stability, and strength today so we can take those next steps with a little more certainty and ease. Here we go. Let's start hip width apart. We're going to stagger our stance so that the front heel is in line with the back toe, and we're going to turn that front toe in about 45 degrees, put those hands on the ground like a sprint start, and then you are going to bring that booty up into the air. Now, it is okay if you cannot straighten out both legs or even one leg here. What we are going to focus on is just opening up the back of those knees as you bring your butt up into the sky and your head down towards your feet. We are going to feel this in through the calves, in through the back of those hamstrings, and just be mindful that that back foot doesn't want to start to turn out. So the feet might want to change position, and that is the work here. We're going to keep that alignment. So let's go ahead and switch it up and let's try it on the other side. So again, coming down so that the front heel is in line with that back toe, sprint start, and opening up the back of those legs, breathing into those hamstrings, breathing into those calves, and you are doing great. Just feeling into how your legs help you move forward in the world, propel you forward throughout your day, and just giving them a little bit more spaciousness through the backside so that we have the space to become stronger and become more stable. We're going to switch it up a little bit, and we're going to have a seat here, and now we're going to stretch out the front part of the lower part of those legs, and particularly that foot. And what I'd love for you to try while we're here is let's do a 5-way. So playing with the big toe, and then the index toe, and then the middle toe, ring finger toe, and the baby toe. So pulling those down individually as we're stretching. And if you add a little bit more resistance, so it's not just a passive or even just an active stretch like we're doing, think of bringing your toes up towards your knee and then your hand overcoming that force so that we get a little bit deeper into that fascia. Let's try that again. Let's switch it up, and we are going to place that hand on the top of the foot, and we're going to press down on one toe at a time and feel the difference on each one of those toes and how it changes the stretch from closer to the inside blade of your foot towards the center of that foot, and then also the outside blade of your foot. So giving a little bit more spaciousness through the foot, through that, creating a little more length through that fascia is going to allow you to access a lot more of those muscles in the foot. It's going to help you with stability. It's going to help that ankle strength and even shin splints. So being mindful of and being aware and becoming aware of what is actually going on in that lower part of the leg when we do this. So it's amazing what happens when we bring a little awareness to our body. We're going to switch it up again, and now we are going to hit that back side of the body again a little differently, grabbing through the top of the toes and then kicking that heel out and 45 degrees-ish. So, and it's totally fine if you cannot completely extend that leg, if you cannot straighten out the knee, totally fine. I have one leg that I'm able to do it on, and the other one is a little bit tougher for me as well. The most important thing here is kicking the foot out, pulling those toes back, and trying to squeeze the quad. So as we squeeze the quad, that helps to open up the back side of the legs, those hamstrings. And as we not just pull the toes back, but squeezing the shin muscles to pull those toes back, that helps open up those calves. So feel the opening through the back of the legs and just do your best here. Do not force it. All right, well, let's switch it up. We're going to do the same thing on the other side and see if you can start to feel and get connected to what is going on through the muscles and the tendons and even the fascia through the bottom part of that foot as we're kicking out those the heel and pulling back on those toes. It feels really, really good, and if you've got anything going on through the bottom of your foot, any pain through any part of your leg even, sometimes just doing this little stretch I know helps reset things for me. So hopefully it will do the same for you. Right? Remembering to squeeze the quad and activate those muscles through the shin to open up that hamstring and open up those calves. Beautiful job. You are doing great. This is what it takes to move forward through life, through your day with a little more ease. All right, let's go ahead and switch it up again. So now we're going to actually activate. So we're going to work on our stability here and bringing that toe up towards your face, and then we are going to go laterally, reaching out, and then we're going to kick forward with that heel. So you should feel that stabilizing leg, the leg that's supporting you, starting to activate, and you are actively pulling the toes back on that moving leg so that we're working on the front of the lower leg. So those shins are getting lit up, hopefully, and making sure that we are rotating from the hip. So it's not just the foot that's rotating, the blade of the foot, it's actually from the hip. Whoa, there she goes. Working on that balance. So awesome. And what we wanted to actually do is here as well is feel that stretch to the back of the Achilles of that supporting leg. Let's go ahead and switch it up. Other side, you are doing amazing. So once you feel like you've got your balance, we can add a little bit more dynamic movement here by rotating that hip. And test yourself. See if you can reach a little further. That's you might fall over. It's totally cool. And you just reset and just keep doing your best. Keep doing your best. You just showing up here to do the work is what's going to create changes. So whatever you do, just keep moving that body. You are doing amazing. Awesome. Playing around with that foot, playing around with that hip, with that rotation, and just to challenge your body, your balance, and challenge that stability. All right, here we go. Last one. We're going to get down in a little bit of a froggy position, so almost like a deep squat, and we're going to alternate bringing that knee down, and we're going to stretch out the back of the bottom of those feet by rotating side to side. And I'm changing up my hand position because it changes the way I have to balance. Opening up those hips, opening up the front of those thighs, and also stretching out the back, the bottom of those feet. Now again, I am putting a little bit more attention on the pinky toe side, and then I'm switching to the ring toe side, center toe, and then that index toe right next to the big toe, and then the big toe. So it's not just moving side to side here. I'm actually being mindful of what toe I'm actually putting more attention to, and that's going to shift my weight from the inside blade to the outside blade. All right, amazing job. Way to show up for yourself, way to show up for your body. Your legs are going to thank you for this. And let's catch you next time. Keep moving, keep being awesome.